Hi there. Thank you for coming to our virtual talk for our paper, Accountability in an Algorithmic Society, Relationality, Responsibility, and Robustness in Machine Learning. In 1996, Helen Nissenbaum wrote the now classic paper, Accountability in a Computerized Society. She sounded the alarm about the erosion of accountability in society due to the increasing delegation of consequential functions to computerized systems. In her analysis, she described 4 barriers to accountability that emerged from this delegation. Many hands, to refer to the problem of attributing moral responsibility for outcomes caused by multiple moral actors. Bugs, the way software developers might shrug off responsibility by suggesting software errors are unavoidable. Computer as scapegoat, the shifting of blame to computers as if they were moral actors. And ownership without liability, the free pass to the software industry to deny responsibility, particularly through mechanisms like terms of service agreements. Today, 25 years later, software is ubiquitous rather than ascendant. It is therefore timely for us to revisit Nissenbaum's 4 barriers, which we do in our paper in relation to the increasingly common deployment of data-driven algorithmic systems. We assess how insights from that work remain relevant today and consider how AI and machine learning systems complicate, challenge, and demand more of socio-technical, philosophical, and regulatory work. We ground ourselves in 2 understandings of accountability present in the algorithmic accountability discourse. The first, deeply explored in Nissenbaum's 1996 paper, is drawn from moral philosophy. The second is drawn from political theory and the social sciences and is most cleanly articulated by Mark Bovens. Moral philosophy has developed a rigorous notion of accountability around blame and blameworthiness. Nissenbaum pointed out that certain properties of computational systems make attribution of blame difficult, if not impossible. Other philosophers have pointed to relationships between and among actors as producing accountability, through acting according to others' expectations and being held accountable by others. These relational approaches to accountability shade into political and social conceptions of accountability, which conceive of accountability as adhering within a relationship between an actor and a forum. This formulation raises concrete questions, however, for those wishing to locate accountability within any set of social relations, questions made more difficult to answer in socio-technical systems, like those that comprise the algorithmic society in which we are all enmeshed. These questions are: who is accountable, for what, to whom, and under what circumstances? With these moral and relational notions of accountability in mind, we revisit each of the 4 barriers that Nissenbaum articulated in 1996 in the context of our algorithmic age. For example, we know that the nature of non-determinism and statistical error inherent in machine learning blurs the line between what exactly constitutes a bug and what are expected, though harmful behaviors for which computers can be scapegoated. In other words, the barrier of bugs and scapegoat obscure accountability in new ways beyond the rule-based systems that Nissenbaum analyzed. After taking each barrier in turn, we closed the discussion of how a moral relational accountability framework could help weaken the barriers to accountability by providing a mechanism for answering the questions of who is accountable, for what, to whom, and under which circumstances. Thank you, and we look forward to your questions in the Q&A session.